That's the difficulty with Taylor Swift merch, the fact it goes out of stock so quickly, so you don't have time to think immediately. Yes. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Rachel. I do lots of Taylor Swift videos, Taylor Swift unboxings, vinyl videos, those sort of things. I also do travel vlogs as well. If that sounds like something that would be interesting to you, it would mean the absolute world if you could like and subscribe. Today's video is going to be, yes, another Taylor Swift unboxing video because it's been the holiday collection time, which means there's been so many new merch items released. So obviously I had to get a few. And this little merch unboxing is going to be the surprise song, like kind of acoustic unboxing. I bought a few bits from this drop. I'd actually done another video already unboxing two of them. So I unboxed the doormat and the blanket. I will show those in this video as well, just so you can see them. But like, if you want to see me actually unboxing them and my first impressions, I will link the specific video below so you can check that out. But I will still show them in this video as well because they're all part of the same collection. But yeah, I got a few different bits from this. If you've missed it about the Taylor Swift holiday collection, what has happened is on November 13th, we had the brand new Taylor Swift holiday collection. They kind of do this most years, November 13th. They release a lot. They release ornaments, they release clothes, they release like scarves, everything you could possibly imagine they will release for the holiday collection. Like I swear it's like 50 to 70 items, they released loads. But the week following that, for the past like 2 years now, they've also done other mini drops. So we had the Life of a Showgirl merch drop. So they released a bunch of different merch from that, kind of like the robe and those sort of things, like slippers. Personally, I actually didn't get any of that collection. I didn't really like it for me. I think it was nice, but I think it wouldn't have suited me, so I didn't buy anything from that because it was also quite expensive as well. So I was like, I don't want to spend my money because I know there'll be other drops this week. Then there was the surprise song like acoustic sort of collection. We also had a surprise song acoustic collection last year. I think I've done an unboxing on that as well, like last year's merch. If you want to see last year's merch, again, I'll put them all in the description below in case there's any like ones that are slightly relevant to this video if you want to check those ones out as well. They did another surprise song collection one this year. They then did this like little eras drop as well. They then did a cardigan drop and a snow globe drop as well. But this is the surprise song acoustic drop. Saved it to unbox it all with you guys. I did open it just to make sure it was the right thing. But anyway, let's take out what we've got. So we have the jacket and we have the backpack, which I'm super excited about. Should I start off with the old items and then we'll get to the new ones? So, old items, we have the doormat. This is the Long Live All the Magic We Made doormat. It was part of this surprise song collection. We actually got teased this during the original holiday drop on November 13th because they had this thing on the US store called the Wishlist Generator. You could put a bunch of different items for the holiday collection on this little like page and be like, oh, these are the things I want on my wish list, and they accidentally put this on and then also the snow globe as well before it was officially released, so we knew these items were coming. This doormat is stunning, but it is huge. It is a big doormat. Like, it's definitely bigger than your average kind of doormat you get here in the UK at least, but it is super cute. It's got like the flowers from obviously the surprise song piano. If you're wondering why I call this like the surprise song collection, it's because this is the piano design that was on the Eras tour when Taylor Swift did her surprise songs. There were like a bunch of flowers on the back of a piano, and it does look absolutely stunning. I really love this. I think it's so cute. I've never actually bought a Taylor doormat before. They've had a couple I think in the past, but this one I think was definitely worth it because it is really gorgeous. Definitely shed a lot when I first got it though, so if you do buy this one, be warned, the shed, it's intense. And then we also have the blanket as well, which is absolutely stunning. This blanket is gorgeous. I absolutely love this blanket. I think it's so nice. I did have some criticisms of it when I unboxed it. I don't like the different colours of the like fringe. I don't understand why we've gone from multicoloured, which kind of matches it a little bit, to then this with the blue. I think it would be fine if they got rid of the blue. I don't think the blue stands out too much. Again, you may think I'm being overly critical there, but when you paid £80 for a blanket, you do kind of expect that blanket to be pretty good quality, I think. And I think there are just a couple bits, including this bit here. So this is a patch that is on the blanket. It was on the pictures, but unfortunately it was glued on, meaning that it is I did slightly peel it because I thought, oh, it must go straight back on, because surely they wouldn't make something you could easily peel off, because it was already peeling when I first got it. But unfortunately, no. This is just what it looks like. So that is a bit of a shame, again, when you've spent £80 on a jacket. I know there's been a lot of controversy online this week of people being like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't criticise any Taylor Swift merch. Like, Taylor Swift gets enough hate. This is not hating Taylor whatsoever. Like, she is not her merch team. And it's not even hating her merch team. It's just pointing out that, like, maybe the quality should be improved if you're spending so much on an item. And I think that's a very, very fair comment to make. I know some people don't like that, but I think it's very fair. Anyway, the new items we've got. So I'm going to be really real. I think I'm going to return this one. With the Taylor holiday drops, they go so quickly that you just panic buy things. I think this one's still in stock. I just really like the design. It was £75 though, and when we look at this, I don't think it's worth £75, so I do think I'll be returning this one. Just because it's not really... I don't think it's going to be for me. We'll try it on and stuff, we'll see, but honestly, I don't think this is going to be for me. I think for £75, it's a lot. It is quite heavy, to be fair, heavier than I thought. However, the flowers on it are printed on, and I just think they're going to fade in the wash over time. I'm surprised it wasn't embroidered. Last year they did a jacket for this collection and it was embroidered. And that was a lot nicer than this, I think. I also think the colour is just slightly off. I don't know. I panic bought it. I will admit I panic bought it. I don't think I'm going to keep this. I don't really like zip-up jackets in the first place. I have like a couple, but I don't really like them. It does look true to size though. A lot of Taylor Swift merch is really oversized. This looks true to size. I personally prefer things oversized as well. But we'll try it on. Maybe I'll love it when I try it on. I don't think I will, but you never know. So this is the hood. The hood has the flower design on, which I actually do think is quite nice that the hood has that on. I think it's quite cute. But again, as I said, these are like printed on. They're not embroidered, and I think for £75 they should have been embroidered. So that's what that looks like, and then you've got the design going all the way down there as well, and that's what it looks like. I thought there was a TS on it. Oh yeah, there is. There is a TS there on the sleeve, and the TS is embroidered, so they definitely could have embroidered things. So that's the TS on the sleeve, if you can see it, which is quite cute. That's nice quality, like a little gold thread. But yeah, I already knew this before it came. It did take a while for this one to come. I already knew I wasn't going to keep this. To be fair, it is pretty thick, I will admit. Like, I'm surprised at how thick it is. I thought it was going to be a thinner material, but I don't think it's going to be for me. I did get an extra small. We'll try it on in a second, but yeah, I don't think I will be keeping this. For £75, which is a lot of money, I don't think I'll be keeping this, so I think I will be returning that one to the store. But that's on me for panic buying. I shouldn't have panic bought. I normally don't, but I was like, oh no, like what happens if everyone gets it and it's really, really nice and then it's out of stock and I can't get it? That's the difficulty with Taylor Swift merch, the fact it goes out of stock so quickly, so you don't have time to think. Also, ignore my outfit. This is a questionable outfit, but you know what? It's fine. It's more oversized than I thought it was. Oh. No, I don't like it. I thought I did for a second, but I think I'm going to return it. I think if it was £40, I'd keep it. I quite like that these bits, the tightness of them, I'm very, very specific with how jumpers feel on me. If I don't like the particular feel, I can't wear it. Whereas this, I like it, because I always put my sleeves over my hands like this, and it feels quite nice. There should be pockets. There are pockets. So, pockets. Pretty decent sized pockets. The hood. That's the hood. I just don't think it particularly suits me, so we won't be keeping this. I think if it was embroidered, I would have been more tempted. I think it's good I didn't size up as well. I think that would have been too oversized. I think when I saw it, it just looked really, really small, whereas I think the sizing's actually pretty good. But I just think for the price point, it's not worth that. It is nice, but it's not worth the price point it's at. But obviously, if you have it and you like it, that's perfectly fine. Just for me personally, I don't think it's worth the price point. Let's also show you the bag. But yeah, if you have it, that's fine. Like, you can enjoy it. I just personally don't think it's worth the price point for me, because I don't think I would wear it. But it is nice, just not for me. Anyway, this one, I was like, immediately yes. It's so nice. I love a mini backpack. Mini backpacks are some of my favorite kind of backpacks. I have so many Loungefly ones. I have a lot of ones from like Disney and stuff. I love them. This is kind of like a Loungefly size, and I think it's gorgeous, and I think this is definitely worth the money, especially compared to that jacket. I think this is really, really nice. So as you can see, the flowers are embroidered on. See how easy that was to do? So similar to the jacket last year where they're actually embroidered on, I think that's stunning. We then have that same TS that was on the sleeve of the jacket, again embroidered in gold with the flowers around. You've got a zip on the front. It's a pretty big compartment on the front as well, which is good. Nothing to keep that, like, normally they have stuff in there just to keep it in, but it's just got like the silica gel thing. So that's what that looks like. It is cute. It's cute, the pocket. I meant the bag, not the pocket's not cute. The pocket is just a pocket. And then this is what the actual bag looks like inside. You've got little gold zips. The zips don't feel the best quality in the world, but the bag itself actually feels pretty good quality. So nothing to keep the bag shape, which I'm kind of surprised about. Normally when you buy bags, they have something to kind of keep its shape. But like the shape is fine, so it's not actually a big deal. Nothing inside the bag. I know some tailor bags inside will have like a design. This one doesn't. But again, like that's not the biggest deal in the world. I think the nicest thing is obviously the exterior, and that's the thing you're going to see the most. And what really sold me on this bag, actually, to be fair, I didn't see this till after I bought it, the straps. I was talking to my mum and she's like, oh, have you seen the straps, haven't? I was like, no. So the straps also have the embroidered flowers, which I think is so nice because when you're like wearing the backpack, you can see the straps. So I think that's really, really nice. I think it's a great size, very similar to a Loungefly. Obviously it is a fabric material compared to a Loungefly's like more like solid sort of material, but it is a good size. I am really, really happy with this. I'll most definitely be keeping this. I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on this. I think things in this collection were nice. The joggers I did not get. I don't really wear joggers in the first place, so I didn't want to get those anyway. The clip I didn't get either. I thought with the clip, I have quite long hair, and when I have like a claw clip, because I love claw clips, I have a bigger one than that. I thought it would be too small for my hair personally, but it was cute, and it was £15, which was like the cheapest item in the collection, so it did go quite quickly, which you'll notice with Taylor Swift merch, if there is a cheaper item, it will go very quickly and people will try sell it for like triple the price. But claw clips break so easily, so I was like, I don't need a claw clip. But yeah, they are the things. Let me know, did you get anything in this collection? Obviously these are the bits that I got. I am very, very grateful for the things I've got. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So let me know if you got anything in this drop in the comments, what you thought about this drop, those sort of things. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. It is so, so fun to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to check out my other holiday collection videos. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to do my absolute best to answer them if I can, because I know a lot of these items sell out so quickly. So if you're watching this video trying to decide whether to buy it, you're probably considering resale. So I want to help if you are considering that, because obviously it can be quite expensive. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you've got any questions about any of these. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.